Hi guys, Ryan here from Functional for Life Mobile Personal Training in Melbourne. Today we're going to discuss a very important muscle in the body called the glute med. So in my time as a trainer, I've noticed that a lot of my clients have a weak glute med and it's leading to some form of dysfunction in their training. So we're going to talk about the main functions of the glute med, issues that can arise from having a weak glute med, and last of all, how to strengthen the area to help prevent those issues from occurring. So the main function of the glute med is abduction, so moving the hip in a sideways direction. The primary function that we're going to focus on today is pelvic stability. So it's very important for optimal movement in our gait cycle, which is walking and running, that we maintain a neutral pelvis. So what happens is when we have a weak glute med, when I lift one leg up off the ground, my pelvis shifts. And then when I move to the other side, again, my pelvis is going to shift. So when we repeatedly do this dysfunctional movement over time, it's going to lead to pain, or more importantly, it can lead to injury. And some of these injuries have been shown to be ITB issues, ACL injuries, and ankle problems. So we're going to show you a few exercises today to strengthen the glute med and help prevent those issues occurring. So the first one we're going to go through today is with a mini band, and it's called a clam. So it's important, as we discussed before, the primary function is abduction. So in order to strengthen, we're going to repeat that movement, and if we can, add resistance. So we come down onto the ground. Now this is going to hurt quite a lot putting on, just because I've got leg hair, but you can do this exercise without the band, without the mini band. But what you're going to do is come onto your side, just place the knees on top, stack the knees on top of each other. Then what I get my clients to do is just to curl their legs so their feet up in the air. And then from here, I'm just abducting the legs. So I'm lifting the knee up, keeping the bottom knee on the ground, and then back down again. So you want to do 15 to 20. You can do it without the band, but you really want to make sure you're getting a good burn through the glute med here. It's also important, a lot of people will do it on the ground, and we want to ensure that we're not twisting and starting to get hip involved. So you need to keep your weight forward. The second exercise we're going to go through is a hip tilt up against the wall. So I'm going to come up onto the feet. So I'm going to come close to the wall. I'm going to lift one leg up, and just like I showed you before, I'm going to tilt my hip out, and then I'm going to fully straighten my leg and make sure I squeeze my glute. Again, we want to go until we're getting a good burn, so around 15 to 20 reps on each side, just depending on where you're at and how strong you are. Last of all, we're going to show what we call a crab walk. So you want to bring the band up around the knees. You can do it around the ankle. So up around the knees, you want to step out, so you want to keep a nice wide stance. You want to slightly squat down. But what we want to make sure is that we're maintaining this distance in our feet the whole time and not letting our knees buckle in. So you want to push out hard against that band, and you start moving to one side. Keep that distance in the feet, and you're going to feel the glute med starting to kick in. Move back and forward in each direction. So they're three really good exercises to make sure that you strengthen the glute med and increase the chance of optimal performance and decrease the chance of injury.